This week we had 25 hours of recording sessions with violinists, cellists, and oboist as well, and so that is finally all complete. Let's give it a shot. Strings particularly are important because they bring a whole new life to the session. Although I consider myself a pretty good programmer, there's a life, there's a changing nature. Like, the string sound is constantly changing and evolving, and computer sounds never do that justice. So violin and cello was of the utmost importance. And then woodwinds are featured in this movie quite a lot, so I thought it would be a great idea to bring all the woodwind players that I could find in to the studio. I've worked with both Amy and Franklin on past projects, and I actually got in touch with them because I knew they were in the Asheville Symphony Orchestra, and they're also in a string quartet. It's hard to find the right players, so I was really lucky that I found them quickly. Just sending emails out as soon as I got into town, trying to make all the right connections, but there's a lot of talent in Asheville. These guys particularly are excellent players. I was thinking just legato at 82 and 83, just so that I have the option, and with slightly less connected eighth notes.
Okay. Legato on G and F.
So yeah, the first two notes. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. Love it. Some moments needed a bigger, lush Hollywood sound, so I would record as much as 20 layers, which was extremely dull for the players. Just made them their own section. So I would loop them, and they would have to play it 20 times in a row, and then I had a Hollywood string sound. I could talk for hours about it, because it's crazy that a film that takes place far in the future has an orchestral palette, and people just, it just works. Or it could take place thousands of years in the past, and you still have an orchestral score, and it still works. Something about the orchestra just works. Synth sounds offer a different sound palette that maybe is a little bit more imaginative. So for soul, we have some synth sounds, especially for the moments of tension. When we see monsters, it's really excellent to have a well-placed synth sound that people don't quite know what it is. It maybe throws people off a little bit. Well, these are the live.
Making a fire,
So those are the live sounds. Then I have about 24 synth sounds all going on. So every block you see here represents a different moment of synth stuff. Here is one synth sound called Black Heart Crush. I use it for the tentacle monster. It was just I'm so happy to have Amy and Franklin in the studio, and so glad that it's over because it was intense.
That's an A flat.
Nice catch.
Thanks.
Just lots of recording and computer problems, and just so glad to have it in the session now and mixing it. Really inspiring to have the live element back into the music. Here we go. It's okay.